Hi, it's John here from LastBiteTV, and today we're actually answering a request we've had from several people to do what is probably one of the most important comparisons as far as takeaways go, and that is the Big Mac versus the Whopper. I think let's address straight away the price. £2.59 for a Big Mac. £2.59, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. You know, I think that's a reasonable price. It's about the kind of the price of a sandwich at maybe Sainsbury's or any of your other favourite supermarkets. So opening the bag, and we notice first of all our brightly coloured cardboard container. There's only one Big Mac on the top, which is very true. There really is only one Big Mac, and I haven't actually read this before, so it's a little bit more like a question actually. Maybe it's how the double layer of sear sizzled 100% beef mingles with the sauce and melting cheese, the diced onion, crisp shredded iceberg lettuce and the crunch of pickle. Or maybe it's just that it's tall. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far, I have to say. So tall, on the scale of burgers, I wouldn't call that excessively tall. It doesn't need a little backbone cocktail stick like you get at some of the posh hotels or something. So I think that's a little bit ambitious of McDonald's to claim that it's tall. I'm just going to move it over here and get out our other burger, which is of course the Whopper. And straight away we have a much bigger box. Whopper, flame grilled, freshly for you. So it's been freshly grilled for me, which is nice. It's toasted in a sesame seed bun, sliced white onion and freshly sliced tomatoes. So pretty good. Let's open it up. Well, let's just stop here for 1 minute and take stock of this. Burger King have done something a little bit new with the Whopper that I haven't seen before. You've actually got a little branded sheath over the top protecting your burger. Not the whole burger, obviously Burger King considers that this part of the burger isn't that important, but 3/4 of it is important enough that it's protected by a Burger King branded sheath. I'm not really sure what the purpose is of that at the moment, but I'm sure it will become clear as we move a little bit further in. So I think let's stick with the Whopper here for a minute before we bring the Big Mac in, and just gently remove it from its packaging and take a look at that plump, juicy goodness in there. That's pretty juicy, I must say. I'm looking forward to have a little taste of this. So let's just slide it out from its protective sheath. I'm getting the flame grilledness right up the nostrils. That's good, and I'm a good sort of 30 centimeters away, and yeah, I'm getting it. So that's good, and that's something the Big Mac doesn't have. You know, it doesn't have that oomph, and it's like I'm at a barbecue. It really is. It really is. So let's just slide this back in here for a minute, and we'll bring in the Big Mac. Let's just pull back the first beef patty of the Big Mac here, and sort of compare the salad side of things. So first of all, we've got much fresher lettuce in the Burger King burger than in the Whopper, whereas the McDonald's stuff is a little bit mingy, isn't it? Really, it's just. It just looks a bit mingy. You know, it doesn't look very fresh, and that doesn't look like that's going to contribute to my 5 a day, whereas this does, this lettuce. And also you got your tomato as well, which is always good. Plenty of antioxidants, which is nice. But we do have, and there's a little bit down here to edit, but we do have the pickle higher up on the Big Mac, whereas the pickle is actually hidden under here in the Whopper, along with some onion, which is you do get onion in your Big Mac, but it's very finely diced and you can barely see it. So I think as far as the vegetables go, you've got to give it to the Whopper. You really have. So if we just quickly move over here, I'm taking the other layer off this Big Mac here, and we're down to another beef patty, the second one. We seem to have a little bit of herbiness going on there, some black stuff. I assume that that's supposed to be there, but it could be crap off the bottom of the griddle. I don't know. I really don't know. In fact, I'm just noticing here as well with the Big Mac that we do have cheese. We do. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. Can you hear that? Moist. That is very moist. It makes a noise, which is good. Good. I think the cheese is contributing to that. Oh, looking forward to that. Right. So yeah, we got no cheese in our Whopper. Now, I would imagine you can add cheese, but that's actually going to add to your £3.89 price, you know, which is quite high. Whereas the Big Mac, you know, you're getting cheese and it's $2.59. So if you're a fan of cheese, it's worth thinking about. Now, I have to say, the Big Mac special sauce is exactly what it says. I'm not with. I think McDonald's can overdo things. I've mentioned the tallness, not agreeing with that. But as far as saying this special sauce is special, it is pretty special. You're not going to find anything else quite like it. It's very, very nice. But yeah, the Whopper, with the Whopper you've got tomato ketchup as well. So you've got mayonnaise and tomato ketchup. Now, I thought that made seafood sauce. Yeah, I've had a Whopper before and it doesn't taste like seafood. So we'll pop that back on. And we'll pop that back on. So there are your two burgers. Now, it really depends what you're looking for. Is it price? Is it tastiness? Or is it both? I think for me it would have to be flavour. And I think without doubt, if you like a barbecue sort of taste, you're going to want to go with the Whopper. But if you like a more classic taste with that special sauce, then you're probably going to want the Big Mac. So it's very difficult for me to actually say which I would prefer. But I think, to be honest with you, really, if I'm pushed, I think I'm going to go for the Big Mac because it's cheaper and it's damn tasty. I'm loving it.